So we convert the average homeowner's yard of monoculture of grass and standard landscape to an edible landscape or edible/native landscape, kind of a hybrid. Anything that'll get me away from cutting grass and spraying Roundup. You know, we're trying to change the world out there.
Bye-bye, Jenny. Bye-bye, little one.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us. Tell Kevin we said goodbye. Today we're going north of Tampa, just a little bit. Stopping off in Tampa right now to go to the grocery store. It's about halfway. The full trip, hour and a half. Gonna get some groceries. You gonna ride in the race car, buddy? Yeah. What's a party at the car here?
Yeah.
Come on now. You're leaving your old man to push all you chillers?
Yeah, you can hop in that one.
Oh, I can hop in and you push? Come on, Mr. Brown, we're done checking out.
Yeah.
Did you help us?
Yeah.
All right, let's take it to the bus. How many carts does it take?
I have one bag in my car.
She's got one bag in her cart, so I guess that ups the cart count pretty quick when you just put one bag in your cart. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. How'd you get one?
Somebody put 4 peppers in this bag and that's it. Like, what a
All
waste.
right. In one cart. We got all our carts back. Time to head up to Sandhill Farm.
That's fun pooping the car. Yeah.
Almost there. Hey man, how's it going? Good. We're getting a quick tour of this place. This place is amazing. Look at this oak canopy. Holy moly. And he's got bananas here. It was 27 degrees last night. And folks, this ain't normal. That a banana would survive this, but because it's in this canopy, it does. And right off the bat, a snake. What kind of snake is that?
The yellow rat snake. You can see the eggshell in its mouth.
Oh, getting your eggs.
Snakes like eggs too.
Let me see.
The egg yolk or the eggshell.
Is he choking? Oh, he's trying to bite you.
Yeah, he's trying to get me.
What's your name, buddy?
Gavin.
Nice to meet you. Okay, Peter, you were showing us.
Yeah, we've got everything from, so you see carambola hanging up there on that dwarf Hawaiian, which is not really a dwarf at that 15-foot range.
Nice.
There's a Kerry mango in there against a screen cage that has fruit on it. We have probably 50 different varieties of bananas up here in this area. Right here on the other side of us, that's a lychee tree.
Nice.
Who wants to bite one? You want to bite one?
Come on, come on, come on. Do you just eat it just like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, come on guys, let's try it.
Carambola, the ones that are in the grocery store are typically picked green and they gas them like they do a tomato.
Oh,
Go ahead, bite
really?
it. Bite it. There you
Come
go.
on. You like it?
Pretty good, right?
We
Come
got
on now.
some Star.
I've got some really nice
wow.
ripe ones up here on the end.
Wow. Peter is gonna pull the limb down. I'm gonna grab this limb. Okay, I got the limb. Here's one. Maybe this one. All right, there we go. Here you guys go. Come on, let's try it.
You guys ready? You want to rinse them off? Yeah. They probably have a little dust on them.
All of Star fruit.
That's probably the best one, Josiah. What do you think? Here, let me have a bite of that. What do you mean?
You don't like it? Oh my gosh, I love them.
So good. What is this?
This is bay rum.
Okay, are we eating it or just smelling it?
Just smelling it. It's just a spice tree. Pretty cool, huh? I've got a couple of really neat spice ones. You guys want to see a different one?
Yeah.
All right.
So what do you do with it?
Cooking?
Yeah, we use it for like a potpourri inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
This has been up on the roof up until 10 minutes ago.
What's the problem with it?
Problem is, it's time to harvest. We've got a ripe rack. These are Orinoco bananas. This is an old cracker variety, and these bananas can be eaten in a green stage, so like a plantain, or this yellow stage, like a regular ripe banana. But if you let them get black, actually becomes like a dessert banana, and it completely changes flavors and color. It becomes like an orange on the inside. It's a delicious banana. We'll let you guys try one. We have some that are actually a little more ripe now over here. Yeah, so you know, when the banana's starting to ripen, typically one will start to kind of blush like that one did, and then they will all blush. So if we can't get to them quick enough, we'll freeze some for smoothies.
Yeah. All right, who wants this? I don't eat bananas.
So this is not what you find in the store, these variety of bananas.
Not at all.
What's the problems with the ones you find in the store?
They just don't have any flavor. They're selected for, you know, shippability, and they'll ripen from being green to where this is a tree ripened banana. So, you know, it's kind of just a night and day. I can't eat store-bought, even organic bananas anymore.
Okay, nice.
Here alone, so on this side you have a dwarf Cavendish, and on this side we have an Orinoco. Some of my favorites are probably the Thai, the dwarf Namwa that we're growing here. They all have different flavors. This is kind of a sweeter banana. This one will even get a more orange color to it here soon.
Come on now. It's the best banana you'll ever taste in your life. Come on now. Taste it, please.
Who got the big banana? Oh, you got it.
I have it.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you're crazy for not eating these bananas.
This is more orange, and that's a little bit more on the white side.
These are different too?
Oh, well, no, these are the same. See how it has that orange center?
Oh, okay.
But
Bring that one over here.
Jonah,
Come here.
bring it here.
His is a little more ripe, so it has a little bit more orange to it. See the colors side by side? Put it next to that one. See how that one's like a creamsicle in the center?
No, not go in.
Yeah, these are so good banana. These are good bananas.
I know.
Anybody want
I wish they'd eat them. They're missing out. Yeah.
That's how we plant our passion fruit vines. So down here in Florida, we have a native passion fruit, which is the Passiflora incarnata. This is Passiflora edulis.
Okay.
So we grow them up to fruit trees, and when they're ripe, they fall. The fruits have a hard, leathery skin, and they wholesale for $1 a piece and retail from anywhere from $3 to $6 a piece. Wow. One vine can produce up to 2,000 fruits per year. So it like rains money out here, you know. So we're planting a lot of these vines. You know, this is a good problem to have.
So there are money trees.
There are money trees. Yeah, we kind of look at it as like
we're looking at it right now.
Really excited about this tree right here. We have probably about 15 of these on the farm, and this is a 2.5-year-old jackfruit seedling that has the potential of fruiting this year. We've just recently had some male flowers come out on it, and the female flowers actually produce off of the trunk of the tree. Jackfruits are the largest tree-borne fruit in the world. It's basically like a watermelon with spikes. Delicious, almost like a juicy fruit gum. I really like the low latex varieties. The nuts are even usable. The fruits are becoming really popular being eaten on an unripe stage, and for like vegans and vegetarians, it's actually like a pulled pork substitute. You couldn't tell the difference in the texture. You're just missing that, you know, barbecue sauce being on there. So it's almost like the exact same thing. But it makes a gorgeous aesthetic looking tree. You know, this is another one. Shouldn't be growing here 20 miles north of Tampa in 9B. We have no tip burn. We've had 9 frosts this year, and just, you know, another tree being in the canopy and being protected here. It's all about the microclimate.
He's asking for more star fruit, and it just so happens that we'd be walking by one. So, Peter, how did you decide what to plant where?
I did not sit around the house for, you know, months at a time working on a permaculture design for the property. I kind of just started planting in that zone 1 around the house.
Okay.
Worked my way out to maybe zone 3, and now we're starting to plant, you know, zone 5.
You just started close at home.
3 years later. Yeah, we kind of started right up and around the house, and not a typical up around the house garden either. You know, most people would put that zone 1 veggie garden, zone 1 herb garden, because we're in such a dense shade here. We have a zone 1 food forest. So we have perennial vegetables up around the house. We have star fruit, bananas, mangoes, jackfruit, Rolenia, you know, lots of fruit trees where you almost have to kind of step out into zone 3 here to hit the annual garden and more of the, you know, annual vegetable production.
Nice. Star fruit right there. In 4 years, it will produce 2,000 pounds of fruit. What do you have your chickens doing here, buddy?
So we're composting over here on this end of the coop. So every day when we pull weeds around the farm or do pruning around the farm, we'll come in and we'll put that scrap waste in here. I have some old Seminole pumpkins that have been in the house a little over a year that kind of started to rot, with some sweet potatoes, so we'll bring them our compost from our house. You know, anything that we have scrap-wise, you know, long-term goal. Some of the areas of, you know, where we actually have grass, I'd like to improve that pasture and maybe move them in some tractors.
Yeah.
Predators are a big issue here.
What are the guineas for?
Well, the guineas are for eating fleas and ticks, but they were raised with the chickens, and they think they're chickens. So we do get the eggs from them because they're in this closed-in area, but, you know, since they're not so domesticated like chickens, the goal was to let them free range. You know, let them roost in the trees, let them eat the fleas, let them eat the ticks. Kind of bug control around the farm.
You're kind of half chicken?
Yeah.
Oh. Half human, half chicken?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Oh no, like started making my noises today.
Yeah?
In the morning. So I just went in the morning and I started making noises and they all came up to me and I started petting them.
Can you do it now? Come on in, Mr. Brown. Ooh, I want to hear that. Good job.
Is that a dead animal?
Yeah, you sounded just like them.
Watch, he's coming up. Oh, shoot.
You want me to grab one for you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's no problem.
No.
Here you go. Here's one.
Oh. Here. Here, can you pick him up so I can hold him? Wow. So I'll tell my dad, wait. Oh, Daddy, I catched one!
He wants you to get in here and catch one?
Yeah.
10 times a year, all the little black berries are really ripe and ready.
These are ever-bearing mulberries.
And we'll get multiple crops off of these a year, so they're
Grab
not
some, guys.
best mulberry we're growing here on the farm, but they're really exciting because they're always here.
So what you get in having them all year round, you give and taste.
That's it. They're still pretty sweet. They're just not, you know, packing a punch here like the, behind you we have a Pakistani mulberry, and those ones can get like as long as your finger.
Wow. So good. So good, man.
Delicious.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's so good.
Delicious. Here's a couple good ones right here, guys.
This is what I'm talking about.
This is like their dream. Look at these kids. Gavin, you excited these chillers are here?
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do while they're here?
Probably like, I'll do a tour for little kids and probably check out the chickens and find out like the plants and eat some plants.
Ooh.
Like,
That's you're that kind of guy.
Do you think you'll get in that pool?
What?
Do you think you'll go swimming?
Yeah.
Do you like swimming?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, good. You got some new best friends, buddy.
These are a little bit fuzzy. This one's sherry. All of my loquats are grafted, so they're not just like a, you know, they're not native here in Florida, but they have naturalized in a lot of areas. So there's a lot of trees from the animals. These have all been selected for different attributes of small seeds, you know, obviously flavor. Some have no fuzz on the outside, typically a larger fruit too. So the ones that you're gonna find that are wild are probably gonna be more similar to something like this. You know, so you can see there's a pretty good double the size. Excellent flavor. This one's a white flesh on the inside. Low acidity. I really like sherry. It's one of my favorites. I'll let you pick one here yourself, Mr. Rhodes.
This is a good one right here, Peter?
The most ripe one you can find, yeah. Just no green on it. And I like to, like I said, kind of wipe it on my shirt and get that fuzz off of there.
End off of it.
I do. I bite and spit the end off.
Come here, kids. We got some more food.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Here, you want one? Here, that one's really good. Rub it on your shirt a little bit.
Loquats, guys.
Loquat. Kumquats are really sour. They're not very good at all compared to a loquat, in my opinion.
No.
Like I said, kumquats are related to citrus, and you know, unfortunately, Florida being known as a citrus state, you know, citrus is in quite decline. So I would say, you know, 50–60% of the citrus groves that were here are gone now. You know, it's not a.
Why is that?
And it's a management problem. It's because citrus has been grown in a monoculture for so long of one species. You know, nature found a way. You know, we have a super pest now, so everybody's rushing to genetically modify citrus. You know, first it was citrus canker or citrus, and now it's citrus greening, which is basically a psyllid. It affects the nutrient uptake of the plant. So that is the one thing. We have not planted any citrus here. We have about 1,000 fruit trees, all different species. There was 1 or 2 citrus that were here, but something that I don't plant for my clients, something that I don't suggest. If you buy a citrus tree in like Home Depot or Lowe's, it comes with a tag that says ISD. That means imidacloprid soil drench. So that tree has been drenched in a poison that's going to keep that greening away for the first year. If you do not reapply that poison, you're going to get the greening. So I mean, you know, for me, I'd much rather grow the things that want to grow here that aren't going to have the pests. You know, it's all about a polyculture.
I think we're pretty much just walking around grabbing dinner.
This is the inside of a papaya.
Nice.
This is papaya. Or is it a plant or a tree? They say a papaya tree, right?
Papaya tree. I look at them as I look at them as a perennial vegetable, and the thing is, you see this here because we just chopped and dropped them all.
Right.
When they get really tall and they hold a lot of fruit,
Right.
they tend to fall over. So we whack them off down low at the ground, and that gets them to fruit at a much shorter height, like a 2-foot fruiting papaya rather than an 8-foot
Right.
fruiting papaya. So this is just some biomass. I mean, everything we do out here is mimicking nature. Something hits the ground in the forest, it stays on the ground.
There, yep.
So what is this?
Any of these bright orange ones, this is Champagne. She's an unbelievable loquat. Another grafted loquat. You can see, I mean, I've had this tree for 2.5 years. Really prune the center of it, open it up, and I'll hard prune it again at a month after it's done fruiting.
Nice.
Where can he pee? Anywhere?
Anywhere he wants on a tree.
Go.
Make sure you hit a tree. Go ahead. Just disappear. Anywhere you're comfortable, bud.
Just as long as you pee on a tree.
Yeah, don't waste that.
I know.
That's some valuable nutrients there.
You're gonna eat a loquat.
I already ate part of it.
Good job, Peter.
I mean, look at those things.
Look, he thought we were gonna be out of loquats.
Out of ripe loquats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The warm air definitely helped.
So how do you how do you eat this? Like, if we were gonna prepare it, would we just put it at the table like this, and then people would eat like this, or would we cut it up and get rid of the seed, or?
You typically want to like cut the whole end off when you're actually harvesting them.
Right.
When you're taking that stem off of there like that, it's definitely going to start to degrade and rot a little bit quicker.
Okay.
One of my favorite ways to eat loquats is dehydrated. You can actually cut them in half, or just pop the seed out and sliver them, and then put them on a dehydrator tray. It makes a great snacking item. Otherwise, I think loquat jams, loquat preserves.
Okay.
There's a loquat festival next month, and they've figured out everything and anything to do with loquats.
How to make loquats.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
so
this is a tree we need to have a festival
I
for.
feel like actually you could do loquat with some like chicken,
Oh, definitely.
like and make
a flavor.
it like I think it'd be really good.
One of my favorite things is it's just a dooryard tree. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like the Seminole
It
Hard
is.
Rock Casino. This is the centerpiece tree at the at the casino. Nobody eats the fruit. You know, it's just there because it looks good. You
Yeah.
know? So it makes a very nice dooryard tree and an edible landscape also. So what you're looking at here is a personal collection pretty much. This is an NRCS greenhouse. I got this through the NRCS High Tunnel program, and all we had to do was build it. I got completely reimbursed about $9,600. Heck of a job. I mean, there was about 10,000 screws in this that had to be pre-drilled and screwed in with metal screws. It was definitely not an easy project. I'd probably hire somebody if I was to do it again. But mostly what I have growing in here are like Barbados cherries, which is originally what was derived for acerola for vitamin C. Lots of weird Garcinias, Japoticabas, Eugenias, mangoes. These aren't the best looking miracle fruit right here, but that's the plant right there.
Right.
So miracle fruit completely change the flavor receptors inside of our mouth. They'll make a lemon taste like an orange. Those loquats we just ate, we'd go back and eat them, you're not gonna be able to eat them anymore.
Because this.
For about 20 minutes. So these are becoming really popular with cancer patients because after the radiation, they're not able to taste their food. So this allows them to actually eat a meal and be happy again. So in New York and places like California, they're having flavor tripping parties where they'll order these fruits for $2 or $3 a piece. They'll sit around and everybody will eat all this sour stuff, all this sweet stuff prior. They'll eat the fruits and then they'll go and eat the same thing again, and it's completely different flavor.
Crazy.
So it's like a flavor trip. If you want to take one, now there is a seed, so you want to eat that and kind of swish it around in your mouth a little bit. It's not going to be the best tasting fruit. It's a miracle fruit. It'll make the fruit even
Wow.
sweeter.
It's almost got a popcorn feel to it.
Got a little bit.
Now we're gonna go back to the loquats.
I'll eat a green
a
one,
ripe
too.
one, green one?
I'd say you can get one more on the greener side. It doesn't even need to be as ripe.
Okay, how about that
Rub it
one?
on your shirt a little bit.
What's it gonna do?
It's going to be so sweet you're going to have a hard time.
Okay, I'll eat this one.
Like yours is not ripened all the way. That should not be sweet. Yeah, yours has green on it. It should not be sweet.
Okay. Go for it,
Mine's
bud.
all yellow, so.
Come on, well, we'll see if it's sweeter.
Okay. I think it tastes great.
Yeah, Mama.
Is it really sweet? Is it really sweet? Look, he's got it. It happened to him.
It's a little too sweet.
Too sweet, see?
Want this one?
Wow.
This is your backyard. You have an amazing backyard. What do you do?
So no, I am Pete with Green Dreams, and we're an ecological landscaping company. So we convert the average homeowner's yard of monoculture of grass and standard landscape to an edible landscape or edible/native landscape, kind of a hybrid. Anything that'll get me away from cutting grass and spraying Roundup. You know, we're trying to change the world out there. So
How far do you expand out of Tampa?
we've been all over the state. We're doing jobs in the Panhandle, Deerfield Beach. Just got one done in Bradenton. So we're kind of traveling right now. There's not a lot of people doing it here in the state and kind of pioneering it in the area.
Guys, you've seen some of these backyards we've been to, these backyard permaculture food forests. These food forests, maybe if that intimidates you or you don't have time, just know that there's, what? You gotta rub it in, rub it in. He got some oil on his hand. Here, come, he's gonna help you. Come, he's got some oil on his hand from getting on the tractor. So now we gotta rub it off.
Rub them together.
Here, whoa!
Let me see the other side. Let me see the back side. Bring him down. Bring him down.
Put him down.
There you go. You still got some stuff on there.
What I was saying is there's hope. If you don't have the time or you're intimidated by those types of things, you can get somebody like Peter to help you. If you're in Florida, you can get Peter. And I'm sure he can help you at any level. If you want to be involved, he welcomes you to be involved. And many of you might find yourself in that situation where you can't do it yourself and you need a little bit of help, or maybe you need a lot of help. Thank God there's Peters, and I'm sure there's Peters in every state. You just gotta look. He was opening up the pool and all the big kids went running. Mr. Brown stayed put because he saw a tractor up on the shelf.
Hold on, let me dry it off.
Wait, we gotta
He don't care, he doesn't care. You gotta wait though, buddy.
Whoa.
Wow. You kids don't mess around. You already ran to the bus and got your swimming suits on? Holy moly. What a nice pool though. Go. Alright, ride your tractor, Mr. Brown.
What?
Ride your tractor.
Okay.
Oh wait, we still gotta dry it off. Here. Go ahead, Mr. Brown.
That's not how you died, babe.
So Peter, what are we gonna do in the morning?
In the morning, we're going to go to downtown Newport Richey, and we're going to go see Jim Kowaleski's house. And Jim is an amazing market gardener, permaculturist. Probably one of the best around. His market garden is something else. I mean, he's famous in the area for what he does. So he's really created a movement on his street. It's become like the garden district now. The prices of home in that area are going up in value.
Okay.
Other houses are starting gardens. I think you're going to love it.